Come on in, guys. Come on in. Can you guys tell me if you can hear okay and if you can see okay? Or in other words, is it good? Awesome, awesome. Well, let me get me something to drink real quick. Y'all see my little Buddha? Isn't he cute? My granddaughter. This was in her toy box, and for some reason she says, "That's for you, Grandma." But check it out. I never noticed that before. But check. Hold on. Okay. Now this one has no, it has check out the nose. Hold on. Check out the nose. Is that cornrows? What do you call them? Buntu knots? What is that? Blue Buddha. Hmm. All right. Let me turn this down. Y'all heard that one before. All right, let me pop on in here. Hey y'all. How you doing? Oh, glad to see you guys here. Let me just say hi. Walking into the room. What was that? Let me turn that down. Simone, hi, darling. Luana, good to see you again, sweetheart. Oh, you want to know about the Anunnaki? Stay tuned, girl. We're going to talk about that a little bit today. If you'd like, get your questions or anything, pop in whatever questions you want in here, especially after this interview that I had with Anu. I expected to get a lot of feedback, negative and positive, about Anu. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it. Candy, hi, darling. Um, Thank you, Luana. Here and see me. Okay, great. Interested Abbott, hi. Good to see you. Miss B, too. Hello, sweetie. I hear you. Thank you. Hey, Chief Woolly Hair Girl. How are you? Yeah, and if you'd like to chime in too, Chief Woolly Hair, I caught just a little bit of your live when you were talking about uh, I think you were talking about my fixation with the Anunnaki. Let's talk about that because I think there is something to that. Um, LCMM, hello, greetings to you too. Greetings to you too. Um, I named the video this time. We're being distracted. There's a y'all know there's a lot of everything going on. We don't have to the same stuff, the tornado, not tornadoes, but the earthquakes and the lava flow and this and that and unrest and governments rising against each other and these pestilences, and it's all a distraction. It's all a distraction. All of these external distractions, we're being bombarded everywhere. Except where, y'all? Except within. except within. I personally say that I'm going to turn my phone off, but I find it hard to turn my phone off because I want to do more research, more research, and my only means of looking things up right now is the internet, uh, via my phone. We've kind of gotten away from books. So I went through and got a whole stack of books and things that I've been wanting to read. And this is the time for us to push out all of this external stuff and for us to go within. I put a couple of video, what do you call it, links in the description. One was from a gentleman I've never heard of at all, but something just kind of led me to that video. And after I listened to it, it was like synchronicity again, or what I'm talking about, of this, us constantly being distracted. And one of the points that he made that I found really, that helped me to understand or understand what's going on with this whole internet thing. AI is a good thing. Not all AI is bad. Not all AI is bad. We get information. My whole awakening process and getting all this information that has got me to this point was gleaned from the internet. So AI is not all bad. But this is what that gentleman said in one of the videos. He said that the same way you have guns and liquor in your home, if you have children in the home, you're going to lock the liquor cabinet up and you're going to lock the gun cabinet up, because those things have the potential of being dangerous to really anyone. So it's kind of kept under lock and key. That same example can go for the internet and AI as well. AI is a wonderful thing, very useful and helpful, but it could get dangerous and could harm you. So especially those with children, we need to really monitor the internet, what's being fed. You know, I'm putting on my charger here. Oh, come on. There. Make sure it's going. I think it's going straight now. Yeah. We have to put those safety measures there, for AI. Again, AI is great. I'm not knocking it, but at the same time, it has extreme dangers in it that we have to be wary of. And one that I see is distraction for me. Distraction of everything external, looking under every rock, digging in every rabbit hole, digging, I'm digging everywhere, digging everywhere. When reality for me now is, yes, I have awakened. I totally understand that this is not it. Everything is here. But I guess that our humanity, or our, whatever you call it, that keeps us locked in or keeps coming back to keep participating in this. This is the time. Our focus as a collective should be manifesting the world that we want to live in. That should be our focus. Living our lives as if we're already there. Yeah. Yeah. So kind of what I came on today for is to basically say that we have to not let ourselves get distracted about all the stuff that's happening around us. Be aware, but focus on within. Focus on within, because that is what really matters. And focusing as a collective, the world that we want to live in. Those inorganic ones, whom I think some of them, let's talk about the Anunnaki real quick. I think some of these beings are Anunnaki, but I don't think that all the Anunnaki are bad. Brings me all back to that whole Enki and Enlil um, ancient story. Um, Dueling brothers. One wants to punish mankind. He finds them disgusting, beast, lowly. You got to keep them under control. Then you have the other brother, Enki, that supposedly he made us some test tube babies or something. And I think there's something to that too. Um, so I don't think all the Anunnaki are bad. And I mentioned to you guys before, I think in the last video or the other one of the videos, that I think that I'm a hybrid. But in actuality, if I'm a hybrid, most of y'all out there are some hybrids too. Yeah, because we're all have this skin. We all have that reptilian brain, unless y'all don't have that. Unless y'all got something different than me, that might possibly mean that we all some hybrids. Yeah. So that too, I believe, is a distraction in this timeline. And do I think they're messing with the timelines somehow? They are. A lot is going on. And that's why I have to keep bringing myself back, because I think all of that, it's all distractions to keep us from going within. When the the true reality is we're all sovereign free spirit beings, and we're having a human experience. And this is probably one of the clips that we're in this dimension, this timeline. I don't know what you call it, but again, we're coming right back again. The main focus right now should be within, and us working together as a collective, manifesting the world that we want to live in, not getting sucked up in all this other crap that's going on around us. Go within, reconnect, and focus. It's time for us to stand in our own power. Time to say no. However you do it, it's time to stand in our own power and not be distracted by all this stuff, other stuff. Go within. Go within. Let me see if you guys have any comments about some of this stuff. Yeah, I want to know some good read. I don't know what you mean by that. Hi, Kev Star. Okay, you don't know nothing about them? Okay. Hello, Denise. I agree, duality. Receive your video notification at 11:11. Wow, awesome, awesome, awesome. Actually, I meant to do that. I meant to do that. I was thinking about it and I said, what time do I want to do the live? So I set it at 1:10, but my goal was for it to come in right at 11:11, because I think this is definitely a message. An interested abbot has 222. Yeah, I've been seeing those numbers a lot too. Um, Let me get down to the end. Let's see. Can all of everything be bad? I don't think so. Nope, I don't think so either. I don't think so at all. At all. So, what are you? I'm trying to figure out how I want to put this. Now, I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to stay focused um, on what I came here to say today. And the second video I put in the description at the bottom is from Ralph Smart, and I've been listening to him a lot. The message that he has in this particular one, I think it's good for all of us uh, to hear that. It is time for us to stand in our own power. It is very clear that these inorganic ones are doing everything in their power to hijack us from moving forward. And they're doing it by all the distractions. They're doing it by the food we eat. They're doing it by any means necessary. And yes, we're going to absorb some of whatever they're throwing at us. But the thing for us to remember right now is who and what we are. Let's not be afraid of what they can do to us. It's time for us to remember our own powers. And that's what they don't want us to remember. So that should be our focus, going within and remembering who we are and what we're here to do. All the answers that we seek is inside. Hello, 1111-007. Your birthday was at 11. Let's see, 1111 was your birthday. Oh, happy birthday. Belated. 1111-007. Hi, Michelle. Yes. Stay positive, Michelle. We have to. We are the antennae guy. Remember that. There's a reason that we're all here in various degrees, but there is a definite reason why we're here. This is not the time. This is not the time for us to be afraid. This is the time for us to stay positive, focusing as a collective of what we want this world to be. I don't know if you, I don't want to say light bearers or whatever, but it's kind of like we're wherever we are, like antennae, wherever we are. Beep, 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 beep. Emit love, emit positive vibrations as much as you can, wherever you are. And we're going to start connecting. Start connecting. Thank you, Michelle. Ran across Floor's video from 7 years ago of how blackbirds are shape shifting black women, and that they kill the birds in masses. Yeah, I listened to a lot of things. I met all of her videos since I discovered her. I hadn't heard that one. I haven't gone back and listened to them all, but once I started listening, I've listened to everyone since. She has some interesting concepts, but I'm fascinated, and I find a lot of what she says I resonate with. Now, I don't know about black women being blackbirds. I don't know. We'll see. I swear I've been going in and out of timelines. I'm starting to remember. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I had someone, I've been, um, reaching out to my spirit guides, ancestors, whatever, now that I fully understand that our souls never die. So yes, we can contact them. However, I'm very cautious because I know that those archons, those inorganic ones, they will do whatever they can, and they may appear to be angels of light um, in the beginning, only because there's a certain person that's been messaging me here and in the comments, and thank you so much for, because I feel like you're not shaking your finger at me. You're truly concerned, and I appreciate that so much. I do. I really appreciate that. Um, and I do realize there could be dangers there if you don't know what you're dealing with. And I'm not saying I'm 100% bulletproof. Absolutely not. But my foot is I have firm footing that I know that I am a sovereign free spirit being. I know that my spirit will never, ever die, because I am a facet of source. Source cannot die. No. So in that sense, I am not afraid. I'm no longer afraid of death. If I die, to me, death is a doorway. I'm not afraid. So if any being, and when I do ask for assistance from the ancestors or spirit guides or whatever, I always preface it with, I know who I am. I am requesting assistance, and I do not consent to any malevolent being in my presence. If you mean me any type of harm, you may not approach. And I feel very confident. Um, I call the shots. I want to know what books to read on the Anunnaki. I did the books I've read, Fingerprints of the Gods, Graham Hancock books I've read, um, and Zachariah Sitchin books I've read. But I've also did a lot of research, or listening to documentaries and what do you call podcasts by Paul Wallace. He is amazing. Paul Wallace. Check him out. And Rex Bear on Leak Project. He does a lot of work as well on the Anunnaki. There's another gentleman. What is his name? Yeah, Paul Wallace and Fifth Kind. And there's another one, Prophet of God or something. I'll pop it in the description here at the bottom. But I just go on the internet and I listen to a whole bunch of different ones, and then I'll see what all the similarities are with all of them, and that's kind of where I've built my core of information and research that I've done on the Anunnaki. Just kind of what everybody else, a collective of books and whatever, the core beliefs, which causes me to, there is something to this whole Anunnaki story as far as us and what's going on with us, and the possibility that they may be trying to do it again to put us back to sleep, that we don't remember who we are. We can't allow that to happen. Not again. Not again. It ain't gonna happen to me. Y'all better wake up. Come on. Hello, Sacagawea. Good to see you, darling. Did that help as far as Simone about how to look up? Just go on the internet. Just go on the internet and just key in Anunnaki and just start reading. Just start reading. Yeah. Another person you could check with is Anu on Anu's channel. He's has done a lot of research and is in his own unique way, but I've learned a lot by watching his videos. So check him out too as well. Awesome. So that helped. Okay, guys. So anyway, my message today only was to not be distracted by everything that's going on. Go within. Start for again. Get outside. Get outside. Sunbathe. Soak in that sun. Get your bare feet on the ground. Stay hydrated. Try and stay away from garbage food. Honor your temple. Take care of your temple the best way you can. Disconnect from as much electronics as you can. Turn that phone off. Turn those computers off and just be quiet. Just be quiet with you. With you. That's where it's important. Not here. Go within. So after this live, guys, I'm turning everything off and I'm not going to be on for 7 days for sure. So what's today? Today's what, y'all? Tuesday? Wednesday? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah. So I'm going to be completely off. I'm turning my phone completely off. I'm not having anything electronic around me with the exception of the lights when I need it. When I need it. But other than that, I'm just no internet at all. No phone, nothing. I'm going to be reading my books. Actually, I went through and I'm going to be playing with my tarot cards. I have this deck I'm going to be working with. This one is my favorite one so far. And I haven't used this one a lot. So I brought this one out too. And I'm really going to be focusing with this one because my dear friend sent this to me. And I think it's time for me to really focus on this one, which is what I'm going to be doing. And doing my regular stuff, working in the garden. Matter of fact, I got in my garden today and started ripping out, dead limbs and trees and not trees, but bushes and all the dead stuff and getting the beds ready, for winter. I got to plant my garlic tomorrow. I think I'm going to plant 2 beds this time. I planted 1 bed. I got enough garlic, but next year, I want to get a bunch of garlic. I'm manifesting massive garlic. Absolutely. And then I got my essential oils book out. I'm going to be working on making some different concoctions. Matter of fact, I just did one with hemp oil, beeswax, vitamin E, anyway, I'm still experimenting with them. Yeah. You just gave me separation anxiety. Oh, that's sweet. So, well, no, because I'm not going to turn my computer on because I was going to say you can message me. You can send me a message on the email. But if I'm not going to get on any electronics or anything until next week, so it ain't gonna. You're gonna be okay, baby. Well, let's connect right now. Sometimes vegan. Come on, let's connect. Come on, eye to eye. We're connecting. Go within, and you'll find me there. We're all there. Let's connect there. Keep manifesting. the world that we want to live in. She says it's too cold for feet on the ground here in New Jersey. My toes would fall off. That's funny. I hope your toes don't fall off. Let me take a sip. Oh, let's see. You know, seriously, in the wintertime, if there's snow on the ground, I will still go outside and take off my boots and my socks, and I will put my feet in the snow on the ground. Not for very long, maybe about a maximum, maybe a minute, but I want to get at least that winter vibe in my toes. You can do it just real quick, like, yeah. Hope you and hopefully your toes won't get froze. Oh goodness. Can't wait to see how well this fast helps you. I think it will, Akia. I need to do that. I need to do that. Oh, thank you. Sometimes vegan. I felt you too, baby. I felt you too. Yeah. You know what I want to do right now? And Akia, since you're in here, Chief Willie here, I'm going to attempt to do this deck right now. I am going to do. Who wants to do a live tarot reading? Don't be scared. And I got a pro in the background, Chief Willie here. Actually, I dropped my cards. Is that not good, Chief? Is that not good? Hang on a second, y'all. Akia, would you come on? Oh, I can't do that because I don't know how to do the link thing on StreamYard. I did it before. No, I'll just do it. I'll just do it. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see if anybody's taking me on my offer. We'll have a great. Okay, G wife 2. Hello, Simone. Chief says me. You want me to do a reading on you, Chief Willie Hair? Now you were first. Let's see. Ooh, Simone. Oh wow, Michelle. Wow. Okay. Well, the first one is my teacher. Chief Willie here wants. She says me, and she's the first one. So I'm gonna go with Chief Willie here. How can I add you? Let me see if I can do that real quick. No. And if I can't, then I will invite a guest. Copy the clipboard, and then I need to go. Let's see. Now, how do I put it in the chat? Nope, that's not it. Hang on. How do I put it in the chat? I did it before. Comment. Okay. Just read my energy. All right. That's what I'm going to do. Thank you, Chief Willie Hair. All right. Let me set this up. This is impromptu, yeah. Hold on. Okay. And Chief Willie here, when you do yours, when you shuffle your cards, you sound like a pro. But I'm gonna get there. Check me out. Okay. Let me get serious here. Spirit guides. This is a reading for Chief Woolly Hair, Akia. Should have left that one. Okay, first card pulled is the, oh, let me get my book. Hold on. This card. And this is the Three of Swords. Second card pulled. Wow. That's the Ten of Swords. Straight up, not reversed. Wow. And then the last card pulled in reverse is the Two of Swords. All right. I have no idea what this means, so I'm going to have to look it up. So bear with me. The first one is the, oh, actually it was reversed. I take that back. This one was reversed. The Three of Swords was reversed. All right, and you go to the book. Hang on. All right, the Three of Swords in reverse. The reversed Three of Swords indicates that although you may have suffered greatly in the past, you are mending. While it could mean that you are having trouble moving past painful memories, this card is often a sign that you are taking the right steps toward healing old wounds. I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps on that one. Okay, and the second card again is the Ten of Swords, and it's straight on. Okay, and this one is straight on. Betrayal, defeat, suffering, martyrdom. A whale's mournful cry echoes across star-speckled water. 10 swords jut up from its chest and glow against the night. This card heralds great misfortune and sudden, overwhelming disaster. Although it signifies loss, betrayal, and defeat, it also represents the end of a cycle like the other tens. It is the lowest point before a new beginning. Even in the worst of circumstances, there is some mental clarity or new perspectives to be gained. Sometimes change is preceded by the all-consuming feeling that whatever troubles you face will never end. But this card encourages us to find wisdom in our strife. Okay. And then the last card I pulled is the Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. In reverse. Depending on the context in which this card appears reversed, it may offer contrasting insight into your past, present, or future situation. On the one hand, you may have achieved a higher level of clarity and made a difficult decision by tearing off your blindfold. Conversely, you may feel so overwhelmed by emotion and external input that it's hard to think clearly. Okay. All right. Thank you for letting me do that reading, Akia. Did that, I mean, you can share, in the chat if you'd like to, if any of that resonated with you or not. I'm curious. Or you can message me privately about that. Michelle says, I wasn't first. Can I? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'll do it again. I will do it again. Let's see. Iris exposing. Thank you, Akia. I like them. That was a gift from a dear friend. My star sister, seed sister, Jamie. I accept that on the money. Thank you, Akia. Thank you. I felt it too. I felt it too, but I was waiting for you to verify. Can you do a reading for me? Yeah, actually, I don't mind, especially since I'm going to be being gone. If you guys want me to, I will. I will indeed. Let's see how many we got here. Let's see. Let me go back and make sure. Who is next? Chief Willie here. Simone. Simone, or is it Elsie? Ooh, what was that? What did that mean, Elsie? Did you want one, or you were just saying ooh? So we're just going to go ahead and go with Simone. All right. Let me get my cards again. Simone. Let me shuffle these in here. I'm going to shuffle the cards real quick. Okay. Okay, spirit guides. Doing a reading for our sister Simone. Okay, 3 cards we pulled. Past, present, future. I guess that's the layout that I'm doing. Okay, wow. The first card pulled is the 3 of Swords in reverse. Second card pulled, and I'm going to have to look at this one real quick. It's in reverse, and it is the 6 of, I'm not sure what this is. I'm going to have to look this one up because I don't know what that one is. And the third card pulled is it is in reverse, and it's the 10. I'm not sure exactly what that is either. but it's in reverse. So I'm going to have to look these up, guys. So again, bear with me, Simone. Okay, the Three of Swords in reverse. That reversed Three of Swords indicate that although you may have suffered greatly in the past, you are mending. While it could also mean that you are having trouble moving past painful memories, this card is often a sign that you're taking the right steps toward healing old wounds. Wow, it's funny that that card came up for you as well. Okay, now this one, oh man, I don't know what this is. And again, I'm just learning this deck. Akia, if you have any tips on how I could how to familiarize myself with these cards and recognizing, you know, where to start looking, if it's a cups or it's a coin. I can tell if it's a coin because you see the coins or the swords, but I don't know exactly what this one is. What is that? Just bear with me, guys. Oh, wands, because I just found the other card. So I'm just going to go ahead and bookmark this one. Wands, that's what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm learning. One day I'll know these cards just like Akia. Her readings are just so spot on. And she does it, seems like effortlessly. But that's okay. I'll catch up. It's coming from my heart. Why can't I find that card? I have to find it before I go on. Hold on, guys. You guys chat among yourselves for a minute. Let's see. And see, I can't, which one is that? Is that can't be a wand then. It must be something else. Minor. This is hard trying to figure these out. It would be nice if they just put the page number on the card, but maybe that's their way of making sure you learn just by sight. There it is. Cups. Cups. Okay. All right, so we did the first card, and the second card we pulled was in reverse, the 10 of Wands. In reverse, 10 of Wands. Okay, thank you for being so patient with me. In reverse, the 10 of Wands reversed indicates that you are unnecessarily holding on to a burden that is no longer serving you. Do not take on more than you can handle, and be wary of doing work for others at the expense of your own happiness. If you are going through a challenging time, the 10 of Wands foretells a coming release from a negative cycle. Does that resonate? And then the last card pulled for you was the What is this? Hold on. 6, 7. I guess that's the 7. Yeah. 7 of Cups in reverse. In reverse. Okay. Life is messy right now, and you may feel pulled in various directions. What is true and what is false can often be mixed or unclear. The issues are often from within, and you need to search for the truth at the source. Meditate and take time to be introspective. This will help you find what you need to be whole. Clear goals and honest intentions will help you find satisfaction. Wow. I don't know if any of that resonates, but I think that's some good advice anyway, uh, for all of us. For all of us. Um, so I just skipped down to the bottom. So, oh yes, did that resonate at all, Simone? Awesome. Okay, let me get back at the top here. Okay, how do I? Okay, tell me who's next, guys. And so I don't have to sort through all of this. So, tell me who's next. Akia, can you tell me, or Sacagawea, somebody who's been kind of keeping up with it, let me know who's next, and I'll be happy to do another reading. Actually, I'm quite enjoying this. And I'll gather the cards again. It'll be you, Elsie. Okay, you're welcome, Simone. You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to do that reading on you. I'll be practicing a lot. Fine tuning. All right, Elsie. And I don't know why. I just felt compelled right now to just do my bell, just to cleanse. I don't know. I just feel like doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and cleanse first, okay? Okay. Spirit guides, we're doing the reading for Elsie. What the cards have to say. Okay. Okay. All the cards are face forward. The first card pulled is King. And I'm not sure what that means, but we'll see. The second card pulled is Strength. And the third card pulled is the Page. Okay. So let's see what they mean. First card pulled, and I think how do you say that, Akia? Do you say straight on or head on instead of saying reverse and all that? I don't see reverse if it's reverse. So you just say, do you say head on or I don't know what you call it. But let's find the king. Strength. I need to leave that there. I know the page is in the back because I pulled the page card for myself in the cast. And thank you guys for being patient with me. I am learning. When I come back off my hiatus, my goal is to be more familiar with them. No. I will learn. That's the sword. There we go. Okay. I found the page of swords. But that last one, where is it? Ah, there we go. The first one is way in the back. All right. Okay, again, as a reminder, I pulled the King of Swords, head on. And this is what it says, Elsie. Intellect, authority, truth, ethics. An antlered king gazes out from the shadows of his helm. The King of Swords is an intelligent and decisive leader who acts with justice, self-assurance, and unwavering reason. He is often looked up as an authority figure and a mediator, for he excels at cutting through confusion to reach the core of the truth in any matter. He performs well under pressure and does not balk at responsibility. When he appears in a reading, the king urges the reader to act swiftly with a clear head and a steady hand. I don't know if that resonates, but that's what that's what I pulled for you. The second card pulled is the Strength card. Okay. And I pulled the card straight on or head first. Strength, heart, creativity, power, control. A warrior stands with her familiar. She bears no, hold on. A warrior stands with her familiar. She bears 2 cities upon her shoulders and holds her heart before her chest. Strength is a card of determination and a call to compassionate fortitude. Emotion can be a weakness, but in this case, it could also be a power. Utilize the energy your heart has given you to conquer the fear and control your path. Assert yourself in your relationships and at work, but remember to use emotion to steady your demeanor. Let the world witness your inner strength. Well, And then the third card pulled for you, Elsie, was the Page card. Head on. It's the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. Energy, curiosity, challenges, decisive action. Something you got some decisions to make, Elsie. A young man and Finnick Fox set out on a windswept journey. The Page of Swords is a youthful spirit with a sharp wit and strong principles. Like other pages, he is often presented as a messenger. Although the news he brings may not be what we are hoping to hear, he sees every challenge as a test of fortitude and intellect. Furthermore, he meets these obstacles with zealous energy, unwavering morals, and an inquisitive mind. And what he lacks in maturity and experience, he makes up for in his ability to plan and follow through with enthusiasm. Okay, Elsie, did any of that resonate with you at all? If you want to share, and you don't have to if you don't want to, but if it did resonate with you, you got some decisions to make, huh? Yeah. Hang on, almost got it. All right. All right. It does. Awesome. 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 I'm glad to hear that. Okay. I haven't checked. Who's next? I'll do, let's see, what time is it? How long have I been on here? I've only been on here an hour right now. I could do a couple of more. If a couple of more people would like it, I'm willing to do a couple more because I'm going to be gone. But when I come back, I think I want to do this. I kind of like this. Yeah. Let's see. Who's ready for the Anunnaki to land? They're already here, Marcus. They're already here, baby. They're already here. I think that in this dimension, this realm, whatever, I kind of think that this planet X, Nibiru, whatever they want to call it, rogue planet, I think that is perhaps the mothership, the whole planet. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. The other, what do you call them, protector ships, pods, or whatever, they're all over the place. They're here already, just waiting for the big reveal. The big reveal. But regardless of whoever comes, Marcus, don't worship nobody. Nothing that comes from a spaceship. I'm not bowing down to nothing. Nothing. No. 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 Anything that those beings can do or show that they can do, we'll all be able to do that. We all have the capability of doing it now. We've forgotten. So don't fall into worship anything that comes down here. What does God need with a spaceship? And besides, we're facets of source. Mm-mm. Why would you? No. Interesting. High frequency goddess. Wah! Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Nancy. Awesome. Awesome, Simone. Absolutely. LC. Okay. Thank you, Luana. I'll be available for you. Absolutely. Awesome. I'm glad that resonated with you, LC. All right. Doesn't seem like anybody else wants a reading, but that's okay. I'm just I guess I'll do a reading for myself. Uh-oh. How about that? I will do oh, you want me to do one on you want one on you now, Luana? Okay, I'll do that. And I'll be curious. I'm going to do one on myself as the last one before I go on my break and see what it says. All right. All right. I'm going to clear again. I like the way that feels. So I'm going to clear again. I don't know if that means anything, Akia, my teacher, but it feels right to me. So I want to clear each time. Okay. Okay, spirit guides. Doing a reading on our sister Luana. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. Hang on, let me just look at this card up real quick. Some of these I'm beginning to recognize. Let's see, that is... I'm really going to work hard on familiarizing myself. So I'll have some idea of what they are before I even pull. And again, bear with me, guys. What is this? I can't tell if this is wands. So I'm going to see if it's wands. And it's, yes, wands. I'm learning. Okay, so that is the 9 of wands. And here's another wands that was pulled for you, Luana. And it's in reverse. Oh, it's the 1. Yes, it's the 1 of wands in reverse. And then your third card is the coins. Hang on. There. All right. The first card pulled is the 1 of wands in reverse. The 1 of wands in reverse. Your energy is likely blocked, and something that should be moving forward with ease is sluggish and slow. This may be due to your inability to clearly define what it is that you want. The Ace of Wands reversed suggests that you need to step back and take some time to really figure out what your goals and aspirations are. And that's dealing with inspiration, power, creation, potential. The second card pull is the 9 of wands again. Wands again. The 9 of Wands. And it was pulled straight on. Courage, persistence, test of faith, resilience. A lynx, an animal famed for its stealth and cleverness, stands in the darkness, framed by 9 wands. The 9 of wands indicates that you are very near your goal, but that you have encountered at least one setback before completion. This card is a sign of hope and encouragement that if you stand strong in the face of adversity, you will eventually achieve your goal. Like the lynx, you will need stealth and wit to gain insight into the nature of your predicament. The reason for your troubles may not seem obvious at first, but by moving slowly and with care, the pattern will reveal itself. And again, I don't know if any of this resonates, but and the last card pulled was the what is this? This is the coin of coins. Hold on, can you see it? Okay. Diligence, rewarded efforts, pleasurable labor, hermitage. And this was pulled straight away or head up. The owl toils away in his workshop despite the beautiful day outside. It is time to put your nose to the grindstone and is likely not, hold on, let me read this one again. It is time to put your nose to the grindstone, and it is likely not the best moment to relax. Alternatively, you have been pushing yourself. Then this card praises you and promises your efforts will not be wasted. Try to find a meditative pleasure in your labor. Efforts does not have to exclude enjoyment. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. All right. I don't know if any of that resonated or not, Luana. And again, you don't have to share if you don't want to. Let's see. Okay. Okay. I'll do one more for Michelle. And then I'm not even going to do one on me. I'm going to keep that one. But I'll do this one last one for Michelle. Let me shuffle the cards. Okay, and I'm going to clear as well for Miss Michelle. All right. Okay, spirit guides. We're doing a reading for our sister, Michelle. Let's see what the cards have for her today. 3 cards pulled. All right, I'll go ahead and show them first, and then I'll look them up. Hierophant. I've never even heard of this word, but this is the Hierophant card. And I pulled that one straight up. The second card I pulled is the in reverse is the Knight card in reverse, and it's the Knight of Swords. And then the last card I pulled is the in reverse is the Page in reverse. All right. And actually, I don't think I've ever pulled these cards before. The Hierophant. What is a Hierophant? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and find them first so I can just read them. And that's the Knight of Swords. I think that's what that is. No, yeah, it says Knight in reverse. And the last card is in reverse, and it's the Page of, I don't know what that is. Okay, that's the Page of Cups in reverse. So I need to hold that one last. Okay, first card pulled again, straight up was the, excuse me, was the Hierophant card, straight up. Tradition, conformity, belief system. A masked figure holds the flame of knowledge and beckons you into a mysterious inner sanctum. The Hierophant is known as the High Priest in some decks. He represents established social structures and spiritual traditions. He is the source of knowledge outside us and teaches us what can be learned by word and by example. If the Hierophant has appeared in your reading, you may be feeling a need for a deeper sense of meaning in your life. You can feel a call to learn and to be part of something, whether that something is a group of people, an established institution, or a spiritual practice. The Hierophant card. Okay. The second card pulled is was the Knight of Swords in reverse. The Knight of Swords in reverse. When the Knight of Swords is reversed, his energy becomes impatient and dangerously impulsive. He runs into conflict without weighing circumstances and with all the discipline of an unbroken stallion. Whether you see these qualities in yourself or in someone you have met, beware the peril of a reckless cause. I don't know if that resonates. And the last card pulled, and this one was pulled in reverse. The Page of Cups in reverse. Emotion, embracing life, fresh outlook, creativity. Your inner child likely has too much control. Bursts of temper or sadness may have caught up to you. You should be in touch with your feelings, but they should not control you. You may be frustrated by various creative endeavors, or by the unpredictable events in your life. Return to reality and find calm solutions. And that's the Page of Cups in reverse. Emotion, embracing life, fresh outlook, creativity. Yeah. So I don't know if any of this resonated with you. Some of it resonated with me for sure. And anybody else out there, if any of these cards, uh, touch something in you, I guess I say pay attention to it because it was meant for you to hear it. All right. Thanks, guys. It resonates. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Michelle. I don't know if any of that resonated with you, girl. Um, let's see. Make sure I acknowledged everyone before I leave. Make sure that I didn't miss anyone. Iris Exposing. I think I said hi to you, darling. Obi-Wan. Oh, you want a reading too, darling? If you're still here, I'll do one more for you. I'll do one more for you. Got Simone, Marcus. And when I talked to Anu, he told me 2 years ago, he said that you have a protectorship out there. And he says, once your vibration is high enough, you're going to see it. I think I saw it. I think I saw it. I saw it that night that I showed you guys when I saw that Merkaba looking thing in the sky. And yeah. So when they come to pick me up, I'm still say, come get me, come get me, come get me. If they come to pick me up, Marcus, you want me to swing by? You want me to swing by and pick you up? Okay. I think I got everybody. Wow, Michelle. Wow. And you see, I had forgotten that you were an XJW too. Can you imagine? Can you imagine one of the elder sisters coming to the house and they see we got tarot cards in the house? We'd be the demonized family. And I know that my sister, here's my shout out to my sister. She's watching. Phyllis, I love you, my sissy. I know you're still around. I don't know if you're watching. Maybe somebody gonna say, "Hey, Phyllis, she's talking about you again." I hope so, because if she's listening, Phyllis, I love you, my sister. When you gonna wake up from that crazy stuff? It's cuckoo. And y'all say I was the one that was cuckoo, baby, baby, baby. Anyway, wake up. But anyway, if my sister was to see me doing this right now, I'm demonized. I'm going to the devil. I'm worshiping Satan and performing all kind of hoodoo in the woods. But once you get out of that indoctrinated thinking, that there's a reason why in the Bible it says, stay away from astrology, stay away from divination, stay away from all of this stuff. But they doing it. That secret knowledge, whatever you want to call it. There's astrology throughout the Bible. It's in the heavens. It's in the heavens. I mean, even not get on that right now. But yeah. So you left the JWs in 2004. Good for you, girl. Welcome to your freedom. Freedom. Absolutely. This resonates with my soul. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Good to see you. Wonder if that's what I see in the sky. What you see in the sky, Autumn? What do you see? Maybe it might be your protectorship. Yeah. And when I described to Anu what I saw in that cabin that day, he said it was an Arturian warrior as a protector for me. And that's how it felt to me. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, I was not afraid of it at all. Not at all. Not at all. So we shall see. We shall see. But again, last note, I always want to say that I think there's going to be some type of something big is happening. What about all these meteors that's coming in, and they're not saying a whole bunch about it, but they're shooting all kinds of things up there to try and divert these big asteroids um, that are Earth facing. I I often wonder why they don't talk about that, but they talk about a whole bunch of other stuff, but they don't talk about that. Yeah. So, but anyway, regardless, go within, go within, and it's easy to want to see, because I just did it. Want to go back in there and say, ooh, ooh. Again, be aware. Yeshua said that we were going to see these things if that's the timeline that we're in. And I have to preface it that because my belief system right now, where I am right now, is very fluid, because I think the realities are very fluid. We can kind of decide where we want to be. And like I mentioned before, there's a couple of places, there's a couple of different scenarios that I'd be okay with. But I have to step back again and remind myself, why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Yeah. Oh, let's see. My entire family back in Beaumont are all Jehovah's Witnesses. I am demonized for seeking the truth. I have beginner's deck of tarot cards. I want to learn. Yeah, I'm just learning too, girl. And just do this. Just start familiarizing yourself with it. And yeah, yeah. That's funny. I didn't realize that you had family in Beaumont. I don't know if you knew, but girl, I was born and raised in Port Arthur, Texas. Port Arthur, Texas. Beaumont, Port Arthur. So I don't know how old you are. I'm 64. And I was in that area. We didn't move to Houston until I was like 12. Yeah, about 12 years old. So I spent early childhood in Port Arthur. Yeah. Crabbing with my chicken neck and on a string with a net, crawfishing. We had fun. We had fun. But that's okay. You're not demonized, girl. You're just enlightened. Strange flashing lights moving erratically sometimes. Been seeing them since 2012. Probably, honey, I believe you. I definitely believe you, sweetie. Feels like conscious. It feels conscious to me, like it's watching you. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Small world. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. I've been on here an hour. Oh, Cosmic Agency. What happens after death? Why is there a material world? Swaru. Okay, I'm gonna go watch Cosmic Agency. One last thing before I have to turn everything off. But thanks, guys, for joining me. No fear, no matter what's happening. Don't get sucked into all these distractions. Remember, what's important is that it is within. Manifest the world that we want to live in. Stay in that high love vibration. I guess I better say it. Keep your vibrations high and focus. Focus within. Manifest the world that we want to live in. I love you guys. I'll see you in a week. Leave me some comments so when I come back, y'all might have questions or whatever. And we're going to do these little readings. I kind of enjoy that. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.